Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf, and welcome back to Manor Lords. Welcome back to our Wolfenspitz here at the River Wolf. And as always, if you want to rename the river, you're happily invited to get involved and to help out and give you some suggestions or join the city council and let me know what's up and yeah, get part of this. I would be happy to see you around. And let me know down in the comments what you think. And of course, if you're new here, I'm the Strategy Wolf. I'm hopefully a historian soon, and I'm doing Let's Plays with mostly a historical background, or I'm playing games that are situated at least in a historical setting and try to play them not necessarily optimized, but rather with a, let's say, feasibility or let's say a roleplay character. Yeah, if you want to see more of this in other games, then you're happily invited to leave me a like and subscription to join the channel and support me a little bit whilst, yeah, making me a bit happy too. Thank you so much for this. And yeah, so much about disclaimer. Let's get in here into Wolfenspitz, where we're seeing, to my positive surprise, really good walking here over the little river, over the over this bridge. Unfortunately, we still seem to have this problem over here where we see these 4 people carrying planks. Man, because yeah, we started to deconstruct the former windmill construction site, and yeah, I said I want to check it. I didn't find the time yet. If I wanted to think if there might be a cheat or something to just finish a construction immediately, since yeah, there seems to be yeah, here a massive problem. As you see, we deconstructed, or we were tearing down here this bridge over here and here. Yeah, since there seems to be a bug in the game that mostly around the construction, apparently, they don't find their goddamn bridge anymore. And they can't make it over this way. That's... yeah, and is there anything we can do to play around? Is it maybe the problem here with the trading post? But normally, let's observe once again. I think not, and that the real estate, like here, the border of the trading post is going down here over the path, but I doubt it. By the way, welcome back in winter of year 4. Oh, is it? But he's working for the trading post. Bad example. Let's see if somebody else is taking... Trader, taking these... Okay, she's managing to walk past this way. So yeah, it's not... Oh no, she's taking this turn. Oh... I wasn't really prepared for this one. I've just started recording quite quickly, and let's keep on observing a bit. We start... Is any... Bowmaker? Bowyer? Anyways, I don't care. For the pronunciation... Aha! Alright, you're righty. They're taking all their turns and going around here. Oh no, they don't. Good that I continued watching. Yeah, woodcutter, he's going this way. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Anyhow, this doesn't solve the problem at all that we have 4 missing planks over here, and we have basically 4 people with planks standing here. I have the really bad feeling that this is not going to work like this, so we're gonna tear it down again, since yeah, the last time we've been waiting already so long, and we slowly need really a mill. So yeah, these lads are leaving their position. What I'm going to do now is really a little bit sad, but yeah, you can help me out and let me know if you have any idea to improve this, or like find a better solution. Oh, we have the windmill here anyways, right? So let's send them all here. We want to start baking at some point. We need more food variety. We want to spend less on food, and also, yeah, it's getting scarce at the same time. Since we have just a farm, but we have 45, yeah, prepared rye packages flying around, whilst, yeah, we can't mill them or we can't bake anything about it. Yo, that's it. So let's see. Hopefully they're gonna erect it over here, and yeah, we've gotta keep on observing. I mean, we had these bridges here in between over here too. Maybe in the long term I could still imagine having one over here actually, since why not? Another one, but at the moment I just wanted to have one bridge that we can guard also with the manor over here, and which at some point we're also going to extend. Yeah, but this it's maybe it's not a nest, it's a general bridge bug or river bug. Maybe it's a bug of construction on different river sides. Yeah, no, this dude is. Let's just clean up a bit over here. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Everything else is fine. Let's see. Yeah, what is our next steps in general? I mean, we obviously keep on extending. Let's facing the new year. Let's see what we have to do. Of course, we're gonna try to build up an army so we can extend at some point. 1000 Bruck is the remaining place that is free, and if we if the Baron doesn't claim it, we might be even able to do so. And then, of course, at some point I want to get into fighting or like check it out, at least since I haven't done it. I'm not so eager to base my gameplay around fighting. I think it's just a side thing of Manor Lords. But these lads here blocking this bridge seem to be destined to be demolished at some point. But currently I don't see myself doing that. Nah. Yeah, we need more men, we need other things, and we can always hire the mercenaries at some point, but yeah, we're not really under pressure at the moment. What we keep on wanting to do is definitely upgrade, but yeah, to do so we still need higher food variety and a constant supply of entertainment, which we also don't have. Pardon me. Yeah, in general, our economy needs to grow, and with it, the city and so forth. I think what we would, like, since we're now actually quite good with most of the constructions, we could actually start, but think about, and since I talked about it so much, actually let's do it a bit. Build a little bit of our inner manor wall, maybe? Cosmetic tax office, why not, actually? I think cosmetics also matter. Let's see, like, I want to have one outer tower to kind of gate the... Here we cannot, right? Oh, it would be actually lovely to have it here. Let's see if we can adjust a bit with the... Yeah, we learned our lessons from the first time when I was too greedy and built too much of a wall. Let's see. Open. Okay. Hello? What? What are we doing over here? What did I click? Hello, construction? Manor? What are you building? Did I already click for the... Is this manor construction? Oh, okay, now it's done. No, I did not. So let's see what we can do. Outer tower. I guess the entrance is where we have the back. Yes, so this side. Let's definitely guard our bridge. I think that's why we build it like that. Let's see how far we can get, how close we can get to it. Then let's build 2 little towers here. Nice. Then I'm going to also get like this gate, I assume. Walls and gates. Okay, this just has to be. Oh, I was talking about the garrison tower all the time. Oh yeah, that's the one I actually wanted, the biggie. Let's start small. We don't have to overdo it immediately. We can start like this. And okay, let's maybe do the... Actually, let's do maybe the... No, that's not good. That's not pretty. Nope. Yes. Yes. More or less. It's not the most pretty thing ever, but this is kind of what I wanted. And then we're gonna... Let's do it like this for the moment. Since this is what we're intending to do. Forgot to pull out the... Yeah, we're committing. I hope I can really still go in again, since we forgot to add the roads, of course. And then we have 2 more gates in here, I think. No, we can't construct again. God damn it. Well, it's okay. We have not. It's okay. We have quite of a project now. They can work on this, and then we shall see how this looks like. We can add the rest of them. Keep on building. I mean, I think I'd rather do it stepwise. The first design I liked. Maybe at the big tower. I don't know where it's going to be in the end. Interesting that people start to shovel off things over there. I want this. The mill has priority, right? Same with the oven. We want to have bread, guys. Not fortifications. Oh, wow, look at how efficiently we've been deforesting our little hill over here and how the hill is slowly showing more and more. Wow, not bad. Seasonal freezing, that's good. The rest is kind of in shape. Stones have been taken anyways. Oh, yeah, our clay. Are we doing a lot of clay furnacing also? Yeah, we still have family working there. Here we have our general Burgish plots. Yeah, really, and I can't get enough, to be honest. I'm keep on repeating this, but look around. Is this not a nice town? I hope these guys are gonna pick up their wedgies soon too. Yeah, this little hill here.
Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
Oh, what a good selection! Wonderful. Yeah, let's. I guess we can just this time. We can observe just a little bit. Yeah, I really want to. I wonder if this entire situation I was like talking about the last 2, 3, 4 times probably. Generic storage is full. Oh, it's fisherman. Yeah, sheesh, the bridge material is absolutely being wasted. That's of course annoying. Yeah, here, 43 planks just lying around. I hope they're gonna pick them up on time. X was the X was the button to speed up. If the entire problem was just the construction over here and just these mills, right? Everything else had worked without bigger problems. Did we? Oh, we have now our 8 sheep over here. Let's not go too fast. I don't want to rush it also at the same time because, as you might have noticed, I like to look around and take it slow at times. Oh yeah, let's do our control. As always, if there is somebody with more higher food variety around. I guess we need a full 3 stack, right, to do any upgrades. Also, we don't have the money right now, so actually we can take it easy. I hope that this windmill is not going to be affected by the walls, that the wind efficiency or the wind, how it can flow through it, is being lowered. I wonder if we can easily like I mean, in the end, I would love to actually then use the palisade and continue over here, and just because oh no, the windmill is finished. Very nice, and I think I'm gonna start with it since we don't need the clay furnace too badly. Yeah, I think we can slowly deduct them. We should have enough roof tiles, yeah, by now. Actually, I'm gonna also remove these guys for the moment. We can always go back to it, and one family is doing this, the milling, while another family can then work the oven. I think our food supply has been definitely higher priority right now. Can we is there any disconnected from road work? Really? Oh yeah. Oh no, this was not the one. Oh no, I wanted to just remove the tiny little bit. Instead, I removed the entirety of the street. Come on. You know the drill. Not the straightest way always. It's not always the best. Okay. And a new family camp. That's glorious. Odd, yeah, he can do some veggies. Nice stuff happening over here. It'd be funny if we see actually our pigs being butchered at some point, but I think it is just a passive yield and they're gonna stay alive potentially. Let me know if there's any, if you know if there's some circulation around it. And the next one came. Katharina and Otta. And some money for us. Let's see. Yeah, at the same time we're saving up money for new trade routes, right? For example, for the bows, as far as I remember, which were 140 gold, so... Alright. Let's... You guys know, we have to take it slow at times. Food variety now is still a problem. Yeah, the snow is melting, we're coming back to spring of year 4. Are you going home? What the fuck? Are you not... I feel like you would be supposed to pick up some of the rye. I think I'm also... Maybe the family working here would do that. Okay, let's see what's happening if they're coming crafting. Crafting means building stuff, I guess. Yeah, with the spring incoming in... It is spring now. Frequent raining spring, March 4, which means we have, and guys, it seemed to have worked. This is something, I think, guess we're like right now in year 1, right? From this one. We have to observe, in my opinion, they could potentially start like plowing this field already, but... Yeah, anyways, I guess that's the way you need to do it. You need to really have it fully plowed and sown in the year before. This still doesn't really come clearly here out in December, right? Because it says crops grow, harvesting, sowing crops autumn. Yeah, I mean, it comes out. Yeah, but you can also do it in spring, but it doesn't provide the full yield. Ah, nice that we're having this one this year now. This is something that makes me definitely happy. But something that would also make me happy is... Why would I stop having this for grain? Is there any reason to stop with grain here, some here and there? I kind of expected somebody now to pick up the... people are going back and forth to pick up the remaining unnecessary planks. Yeah, I mean, it's okay.
Come one, come all.
I think at some point we're gonna start. It's going to start. I saw mill in the last Let's Play. We already saw the mill in action, so I think it shouldn't. I didn't miss anything relevant over here. And yeah, I don't know. Something I also might. We have, how much do we have right now? 18. Oh, we've been spending also again. That's the problem. We really need to increase our... I'm gonna increase the maximum we were buying stuff, to be honest, since... It's okay if we have some surplus just flying around. We need the variety. It is what it is. I mean, at the moment we don't have the cash to fully do it in the end, but yeah, to some extent that's what we need to do. I mean, we could also consider changing over here towards iron parts, okay, to make crossbows. This might have been more expensive, good, but it needs other parts too, okay. Yeah, good to see how we are slowly flattening here the area for I'm really excited actually for this little fortification. I was way too eager last time. Transporting, there we go. Just to get used to the new jobs. They're coming. That we're gonna pick up the grain over there, and then we're gonna have it. I think, or at least I hope so. Is there anything about food variety over here we should have a look at? Any upgrades to level 2 maybe. Also not, we're just living off fish over here. And we haven't had a look over here in a long time. But it's okay. I mean, I think this does a great job in serving these local businesses, the local needs over here, but maybe this logging camp is unnecessary, to be honest. Since it's quite full, and we can rather hire next one over here, I think. And maybe the time has come, guys, where I'm going to use a forester. Since like this can be, I think this one can be filled up. And one person doing that. Yeah, let's do it slowly. Because I think here I want to remain. I mean, the city can also still grow, but at the moment this does as well to chop some things over here. And I think just the clear indicator that we're having just a stockpile here of over 30 in the end, or at the maximum of the timber. I just think since we're not doing anything over here and basically just like having things go. And it's they have to transport every single time. They have to transport everything over here, and that's why probably they're rather taking it from there. So let's rather have most of the wood production also here in this corner. Look at our vegetables. This one seems to be a very successful vegetable garden, or at least project. And I hope they're gonna find time to harvest. And these guys, what are they doing? Actually crafting. Oh my god, I didn't... I have to keep on forgetting. We need grain, of course, and the good that I put them in, they have to... they have to use to make... That's what they're doing. They're crafting in here, making grain out of the rye. Oh man. Good that I have another look. Keep on forgetting the exact mechanics. Don't forget to leave farmers in here, guys. It's important. Food variety. Yeah, now we've got some, but it's only here where we already got level 3, of course. Still, the problem seems to be that I mean, I would love to, probably I could, like, it would be better if I had no trade, stack up money, and then buy like tons of different foods at one point. Because like this, I feel like our burgers are doing cherry picking. They get all the food they need, then they eat it, and the moment I want to upgrade, it's not available anymore. As you see, like our level tier 3 houses seem to have 3 types of different foods. Oh yeah, I was talking about also getting a butcher shop, right? That was something I told you. That's what I would actually love to tackle. And come on, I think I'm gonna replace these chicken potentially. We need tools. Oh yeah, totally forgot it. I got too excited too quickly. And for tools, we needed to have an import, which requires 140 import. I think that was what it was. Right. Commodities, tools. Yeah, 180 actually. Phew. We're doing like we're not buying anything right now. And I wanted to war bows. I wanted to sell. Oh, we already got okay, that's good to know. We already have actually a route for him. Oh, good. So maybe tool is the next thing. So, I mean, we can stop selling all the salt in this case. Ooh. We still have salt. We could start making sausages of the little bit of meat production we have. Don't forget, we were hunting over here a bit. We have some pigs, we have some goats, and we are buying meat. So maybe sausages should create rather a probably more efficient way of feeding us. Yeah, it would be very helpful. It'd be also lovely if we could dry fish or something like this. Yoo-hoo, flour being made. But I think... Why is everything high construction? But let's finish the oven first. And then you can take care of the... I think I'm putting you on normal, and then these come on. Let's have them all on medium. The Manor doesn't deserve a higher one. I'd also like to see actually a finalization of the houses. We have 0 living space. Oh, wow. Then actually, I'm gonna increase that. Let's finish up them first because I don't want to miss out on any migration. Quickly, guys, do that quickly first. Then finish up the... That was quick. We had a lot of migration recently. Okay, interesting to know. Then we're gonna go up with the communal... There's another one, okay. We sold some... Oh, we sold some stuff for very, very nicely. That's good. Question is, we still can't get the tools. No, 180 it was. Even though we have already this one. Yeah. We always have strict fasting, okay. Wait, by the way, this is interesting. We saw it before, imports and exports of all time. 500 plus, at least something. Was the most thing. Wow, among so many clothings and linen. Yeah. But we have yarn, right? The question is, can't we just at some point... I also need more sheep, of course, for doing so. Are we still buying sheep over here? Probably not. Lambs, now we're at the maximum. Maybe I'll refrain from shopping too much clothings, since this was one of the big ones. Actually, stop this one. Did we buy a merchant rod here extra for this one? Let's do 5. No, let's stop this for the moment. I don't want it. Nor do I want to buy... Oh yeah, it's sausages here, exact. What do they say anything on it? We definitely need still the barley, and badly. We don't want... What are we... Linen. And we have the wool, right? Yarn. We're making... in our weavery, we're making yarn out of our own wool, right? Wool into yarn, yeah, and then we don't have to buy... Actually, we have a lot of stuff. Could even consider... Lol. Difference of 10, wow. These greedy merchants. Sell them on a certain level, okay. And then let's hope we're gonna get to 180. Yeah, I think the butcher shop is actually making sausages is the next big thing on my agenda, or the next big step that I'm seeing. Sometimes life can be so easy. Remember, like if I could have basically milled already all winter instead of having it here, but it is what it is. And yeah, food is going up. Not enough stone, yeah, stone is still looking. Come on guys, hammer it home. You just need to hammer a bit. Speed up. To finalize over here. Definitely gonna wait for this one. Finishing up this side of the... You also go very high. It's also just, you all have the materials. Just hammer and get it done. That's really surprising me that we managed to... That we were outpaced by the migration. Yeah, I mean, the approval rate isn't bad. I guess it's going down due to, in the end... Oh, the communal oven is done. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until I send somebody here. Yeah, I'm gonna actually, because these guys were absolutely unnecessary. We're not trading any livestock right now. I think I'm gonna bring one family in here, and then we'll see how this goes. No pause, please. And I definitely want to see how... Yeah, it's interesting. That's maybe also a reason why we're like not having surpluses, because I just had too much migration and we're facing resource problems in terms of, yeah, that's one of the reasons why we're not having enough food requirements and why food is running a bit scarce. But with the new bread, everything's gonna be so much better and different, for sure. Here we could also make a... Yeah, I'm too greedy. I'm always like tempted to fire out new little things in here so we could have chicken or yeah, more pigs and so forth. At the same time, I want to save up for the 180. But let's go cheap with the 180. In the end, is just a premium investment, right? Okay, guys, you convinced me, or I convinced myself. Let's... I still have to also buy them, the animals, right? But in the end, it's good to have them around and provides already a huge variety, bigger variety. And they almost look like if it was necessary to add something onto here. And look at this, our little gate is being established. From now on, we're really able to take nice tolls here on this river. And in worst case, the enemies can come and plunder our little village here and we retreat over the bridge. Yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think. Shall we rather save up the money or fire it out here in our little burgage plots for fishermen, okay? And eat, guys. Or fire it out for, yeah, potentially a chicken, pigs and goats over here. It's a little bit open up to discussion. I mean, both make sense. I mean, they will provide automatically for free or cheap after the upgrade some extra variety in the terms of food. Whilst if we want to have the tools, then we have to save up once and then we can go for the butcher shop, which might increase or like optimize our food situation as well. So yeah, 2 valid points or paths to go. I like how these little things that we made over here, that here the communal oven or the saw pit, how they fit in nicely here with our houses.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
Yeah, in general, these houses here too. I mean, long term, maybe these pigs will be replaced by other things. Same here with these. But I definitely want to see the first apples incoming, I guess. Yeah. Quite. When did we get the trees actually? I don't know. Okay, fisherman hut full. Yeah, sure. Generic storage full. Yeah, but from now on, I think I'm also going to extend rather houses before building new ones now, since this is more or less the size I was aiming for. And yeah, we of course can extend by 1 more row, I guess. More. I think the future will tell, but for the moment I think we have so many where we can just simply expand, we can host another family, so it's a little bit more centralized and spreading too wide, and it's not much more expensive, so I think it's a good idea. The only thing, and I talked about it before, I think, is that you need to pay attention that you don't necessarily do it with the boyars, for example, so otherwise you have just a huge mess, because all of them are going to stay in the craft and therefore potentially overproduce. Yeah. Everything has its advantages and disadvantages, and that's the weird thing with the manor construction, that they hammer around here, and then in the end I think that, yeah, little small details that are acceptable, I assume. Yeah, but I'm excited to see this little protection area growing and coming soon. Yeah, but it's it for this very episode. I hope you liked this one. Let me know what you think, as always. And yeah, once again, you're very much invited to found or join the city council, whatever state where you're finding yourself. Participation is very much welcome or required while we welcome a new family. Yeah, let me know what you think, and then most importantly, see you next time in the next episode. Next week I will be gone, so on a vacation in Rome, so I guess you won't see any quick response in this time. However, I'll try to pre-produce that there will be something for you also. You have a great one. Don't forget to support me with a like and subscription if you haven't yet, so you wouldn't miss any future episodes, and that's, yeah. to help me a little bit out. That was the other reason. Win-win. Thank you for your support. See you next time. Bye. Your Strategy Wolf.